Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about basically about between jealousy and versus not jealousy. There are things that you must learn for this reading to be eventually good. And yes, I am doing all signs. So I'm going to do that now, and we're going to see between you versus them. Between there's two ways of that. Maybe that could work. Maybe that. But anyway, the point being is that this is how we're going to see it in different ways, and it decides if you're having a jealousy part of one way or you're having not on the other. But this is how it kind of be vice versa, whatever. Just keep in mind that if there's any upright cards versus the reverse cards, yes, you don't know what can happen. So, but anyway, just please do and pay attention. All right, and here we go. So first off, we have the Eight of Clubs. The Eight of Clubs represents fire signs. We have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in this reading. So I hope that that would be good as well. And we're going to have two ways of knowing what to do, and then we have the other one as well. First, that this will be a good reading to understand, and this is how it's going to be. So I hope that this will resonate to all of you. So anything that is anything between right, so we have you on this side, them on that side. So we have 1, 2. So we have the two of cups, and we have the devil. Interesting. Okay, well that's yeah. You have violation. Okay, violation is like you have violation. You have violation is like you're swearing, you're not working, and then you're not working together. It means you have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces in this reading as well. Both of them, they are upright. Now you versus them, right? So who are them? Who is them? Right, so we have that, and then we have that. Okay, so we have the Tower is upright, and we have the Queen of Pentacles is upright. Interesting. Okay, so we have water and earth. Now, see, you have the Tower energy. Tower is not good. Okay, there's a Tower moment, and everything is going to be chaos. Chaos is not good between the devil and the Tower. There's some kind. Okay, and we know what's going to happen anyways. Now, the opposite of that is what's the opposite of the Tower for this reading? Yeah, so we have the two of wands reversed anyway. So there is something between on that side, and then no, this is between you versus them. Like this is them and this is you. Okay, like I'm not gonna say we, but this reading is just different. It says Reverse, it says, you have an idea, but you lack a clear plan, have little energy to move it forward. Go back to your original idea and the energy and enthusiasm you intensely felt. Let that guide you to the next step. Yeah, so basically right now you have an idea, but you want to wait for the next step. Might as well, okay? Because when you see it in a different way, you're seeing it in a different outlet. This seems to be significant. Like, this is how it is. And I know that it seems to be very, very chaotic. But you do understand that this is how it is. There's a way of knowing that you can do your own thing. And I know it is, right? So you just have to understand this. And I hope it will. So the point being is what I'm saying is that this is how it is, right? This is how it's going to be between the two. Now, only that. Uh, what's the opposite of the two of cups? The wheel of fortune reversed. Yeah, that's bad luck. Yeah, so basically when you have, because you have the two of cups is you have Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. You have violation because you're saying bad words and it's not good. Then you have bad luck on your side, so you're having that as well. This is a very crazy, crazy significant reading, and I know it is. Now, biological with this is that you have to believe in your own self. Now, the point being is that while you're trying to believe, you're trying to do this one way and another way. Okay. What I'm trying to say is that you'll have this and you have this. They are two opposite, right? Two of wands reversed. Interesting with the wheel of fortune reversed. You know, this is how it's very 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 weird reading. Okay, and I know it is, right? You just have to make yourself the best of it. What it means that you can do your own way of knowing what to do. You just need help. Now, the point being is that while we're looking at this another way, we have this to consider. What's the opposite of the tower? The Four of Cups reversed. Now we're going to read that. Four of Cups. Four of Cups reversed is you're withdrawing from your external environment, feeling uninspired, disillusioned, or disappointed. Refocus on what inspires you. Yeah, so refocus on what inspires you. Now you have the Pentacles, okay? Pentacles, you have Taurus, Virgo, and I think it's Capricorn. Anyway, you have to understand that when you have between water signs and earth signs, you know, water signs are just in a chaotic mess, and earth signs have the tower. So, it's very, very weird about this reading. It is. Because not only that, you have these two are working together, okay? But they're not. They're complete opposite. And opposite means that these can change. No matter how it is, but it is, right? Now, the point being is that while I'm trying to be very good at this, there are things that you must learn. Is that when you look at things in my personal way, you look at them. But when you look at them in a different way, you're looking at it a different way. Okay? Now, the point being is that what I'm going to say is in this reading, because basically it is, this is how you face your own reality. You're facing it. Now, it means that when you're facing something that involves something different, it is. And I know that there are things that you must consider learning because you have to see it my way. My way is where I put everything together. I see things in a different point of view. And that's how it is. Okay. Nonetheless, it seems to be very, very different. Now, between here, I'm going to put one big card and one small card. In between the middle, we're going to see what is happening. So what's the opposite of the Four of Cups reversed? Tell me something, Spirit. See, we have the Sun card because the Sun has lots of energy. You have the Sun that's energized. Now, the one thing is you have that. Okay. Now we know what's happening here. What's the opposite of the Wheel of Fortune reversed? The Knight of Pentacles. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is, let me read. The Knight of Pentacles upward. It says, you are hardworking, conscience, sticking to the routines that have worked for you in the past. You put one foot in front of the other and get the work done. You are a natural planner and implementer. So basically it means that basically you have worked for your past in the past, and you put one foot in front of the other. So basically you're moving forward. That's what you have to do. But in this way, where you have to have the sun energy, everything else, earth signs, that's what you have to do. You have to move forward. Now the point being is that on this side, on the water side, they are not very happy at the moment. They're very angry with each other. And I know there's something, well, there's a justice card that's reversed. There's this. Okay, I'll move this card out of the way. And we have the Four of Wands reversed. Yeah, see, this is how it is. Okay, so the Four of Wands reversed. Four of Wands reversed is there may be instability in the home or a transition to a new home. Do what you can to settle in. Ground yourself in your current environment, even if it's a temporary home. Yeah, so basically if you're moving to a new home, but you're trying to have a good relationship But the point being is that when you have violation, like, bad language, and then you have bad luck, see, when I look at this compared to this, it's like, yeah, if the tower was there, you'd be in a hoop of trouble. But no, they're facing it, you're not facing it. You're facing it with bad language and bad luck, and you're trying to move away. But you're stuck in a relationship between those two. So it's like there's something going on here. And I know it is. But my goodness, earth signs, water signs, you need to do better. You need to look at this and think, okay, Spirit of the House knows what I'm doing wrong. Yes, it is. This seems to be wrong. It doesn't make any sense. The water signs are in a heap of trouble. The earth signs, mind you, they have the tower. And the tower is, let me try to say something that kind of is what is happening. Tower is what you thought were solid foundations are crashing around you. Destruction and chaos are rampant. Know that these events are happening for you, not to you. New paradigms and opportunities are emerging. Yeah, so basically you have chaos, you have rampant, you have everything else. And it's not going your way. Earth signs. You need to do better. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, you have to do your own self how it is. Okay? You just have to believe in yourself that you can do this. And if you do it, then you do it. But my goodness, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. Like, it is making sense, but not with this reading. I'll do a few more with this reading. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands reversed. And we have the Six of Cups reversed. Interesting. What's another card that represents that? Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, so it means that you and someone else with God. So basically, you have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo in this picture. Right, so that's you. What's them? Okay, one more shuffle. Okay, so the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Against the Strength that is reversed. And what's the upright card that represents that? No. Come on. What's an upright card that represents that, please? An upright card. Find the Eight of Wands. Well, there's something wrong in this picture. Oh, where's the upright card? You're not doing an upright card. Page of Swords. There we go. So we have the Page of Swords that are upright. And then we have the Three of Pentacles is upright. So the Page of Swords is we have air signs. We have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius versus the earth signs. We have Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. That's like 6. But we have the Knight of Wands reversed. We have the Six of Cups reversed. Then over this side we have the Eight of Wands reversed, the Ace of Pentacles reversed, and the Strength card is reversed. There's something going on here. The light. Interesting. Like there is a possibility doing this. But how can it be a way of knowing what to do? I think you're stuck in limbo. You're stuck in limbo. Maybe you have not enough strength. Because you have earth signs and air signs. You versus them. It's so obvious. Yes, it is. Look at the strength card. The strength card here. So let me read that. You're a powerful force. You just need to connect with this inner power in a constructive way. Others may question your strength, but your fears inside. Yeah, so others question your strength. Maybe you're thinking, oh, forget this. I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to defend my own self. But when I look at that's what the Page of Swords is trying to say. When I look at the Three of Pentacles, you and someone else and God, if you look at that way, you're trying to think of it like, okay, I want to do this, but why I'm not doing it? It's simple as that. Because you're trying to figure this out. You're trying to do this. And as a matter of fact, it would be. Because you're trying to question it. You're trying to have the question. I'm giving you a total answer. Because you're trying to figure this out. Like, it's so random to know that it happens. Because you have to problem solve. You have to work together. But things are not going to work together, then it's like, we can't. Right? Yeah. Because you're trying to figure this out. What's the opposite of the Page of Swords? Okay, so the Hangman is reversed. Okay. What's the opposite of the Hangman? The Star. There's something. Maybe look at this. Okay, so let's see this. The Star upright is. This is a powerful time for inspired action channeled through your authentic self. Be open to possibility and stay true to yourself. Have faith and trust in the universe. You will share in its gifts and blessings. Yeah, it's okay. All right. What's the reverse hand? If you're feeling stuck and in limbo, surrender to the process. Trust that this period of pause is for the highest good. What new perspectives were becoming visible to you? Yeah, and I did say something about stuck in limbo. Yes, it is stuck in limbo. You're stuck. You don't know what to do, right? But the Page of Swords have gifts and blessings are coming. You know, and you're questioning your own strength. In my estimation, this is between like a 50 to 100%, but it's not add up right. It's like between 50-50. It's like you're gonna win or you're gonna lose. But I don't know why. This is so random, right? It's a random reading. All what you have to do is like you have to problem solve. That's what you have to do. But if you're stuck in limbo and don't know what to do, it's like I'm not giving you any advice. It's like you're not paying attention. You're like losing it. It's like I don't know what to do. Spirit house. I'm lost. I don't know. Yeah, right. You just have to think, and it's true. You just have to think. But you know what? Earth signs and air signs try work together. Try to work of not fearing where you're stuck in limbo and you don't know what to do. Think about the star. Think about all the gifts and blessings. That's what you have to do. It's really up to you. I'll do one more reading. So I'll do this. Okay, so the Queen of Wands is upright. And we have the Four of Pentacles reversed. Interesting. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords reversed. Then we have the Five of Swords reversed. What's the number card that represents that? Please hear it. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so we have air signs again. So air signs. Okay, so we have air signs is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius versus the fire signs. We have Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. There we go. All right. What's the opposite of the Four of Pentacles? Interesting. And we have the Knight of Swords reversed. See, there we go. We have two different sides. We're not talking. We have air signs. We have fire signs. Why you guys are not talking? This is a messed up reading. Okay. Try to talk and try to talk. These two should be upright, not reversed, but you're not. You're not talking. Absolutely not. Now this is how it is. Four of Pentacles, then I'm going to check. Four of Pentacles reverses. Money is slipping through your fingers, and your spending habits exceed your saving habits. You may be spending unconsciously, hoping it will bring happiness. Create a positive relationship with money. Yeah, so money's slipping away from your fingers. You're stuck. You're not talking. You're like saying, forget this. I'm gonna keep my money, whatever. Okay. So when you look at the opposite side, so like you have the Five of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords, and you have the Eight of Swords. Well, okay, so let's look at their side, them side. Okay, so this is you versus them. Them have the Five of Swords, and let me think of that. The Five of Swords. Five of Swords reversed. After a period of conflict, you're ready to change, apologize, ask forgiveness, make amends so that you can move on and create a more fertile ground for new ideas and collaboration. Yeah, so if if you apologize and you have collaboration, you can work together. But the point being is that when these two are not talking, I'm gonna say it's pain. It's pain in the behind because you two need to talk. In air signs and fire signs, you both need to work out something together. Okay? There's no there's no there's no whatever here. Okay, that like there's nothing involved. Like you need to pay attention. You need to just grow up. Like like try to be your own self. You have to have not to have problems in your way, but you need to have a good way of knowing what to do. Okay? By my estimation is that this is the same problem as last um, reading. Okay? This reading here is very different. It is. Okay? Now when I look at these two, I have to remember what is that. So let's see it. What's the opposite of the Knight of Swords reversed? Okay, so now you have strength, okay, but you're questioning your strength. That's what the card is. Now, let's see what's the opposite. What's the opposite of questioning your strength? What's the opposite of that strength card? The Page of Swords is upright. So, the point being is that when you look at this in a different way, you're looking at this, you're questioning your own strength. You say, oh, I'm not going to have my strength. I'm going to. Well, it's your choice, right? Now let's look at the Page of Swords that is upright, and I'll read that. Let's see. Page of Swords, upright. You have a curious mind and love to ask questions, learn new things. You're a natural communicator and ready to take the, the next step to share your message with the world. Yeah, so basically you want to ask questions. You want to just do whatever you want to do. Now, the point being is that when you have back to back with this energy again, that I need to figure this out. Why you two not going to talk? You need to be questionable. You need to figure out a side. You have to embrace of your opportunity. Okay, this is how you have to see it in my personal way. It doesn't matter that you can say, forget it. I'm not going to know what Spirit Knox is talking about, what he's saying. You know what? For your information, this is how I'm describing it to you. You need to believe in yourself and saying, okay, I can do this. That's what you have to do. But the point being is that when you're looking at this, it's like you're stuck. You don't know what to do. Well, you know what? Forget it. You need to just put on your hat and learn. You have to learn. You can't sit and play video games all day. You have to learn something new. This is have to do. You have to start talking again. If you two are not talking, then what's the point? You're gonna stop. Exactly like an intersection. When a person stops at a pedestrian, you walk. But when they don't see you, they go past pedestrian and you are very pissed off. Do you see the difference? Yeah, you do. This is what the reading is. From the fire sign point of view and an air sign point of view, you two are not talking. You two are definitely not talking. This is reverse, this is reverse. You're not talking. If it was upright, then you guys are talking. You're not. You need to pick a side. You need to understand what's happening. And this is how it is. You just have to believe in yourself that, okay, I can do this. Okay, I can do it. Yeah, you can. But just think about what I said. You have to do the right thing. Let you all go. There's one thing that you must learn first. If you want to ask questions, you ask questions. If you just don't, think about the reading. Think about that I'm like learning you something. You have to question your own strength here. But you have to pick the right way. You have to consider yourself worthy because you have to do the right thing. Apparently, it's not. Don't make it like, forget this. I'm not going to do anything. Well, you know what? You have to do your own thing. It's just simple as that. It's just simple. So anyway, the point being is that before I let you all go, you just have to realize that things in the world that you have to remember and learn and process, and other stuff you can do better. You have to embrace your own opportunity that I can do this, I can do this. But you yourself have to be a great leader. You have to lead one another. You have to step up the plate and bat, such as you're in a baseball field. But you know what? It's your choice. Anyway, the point being is that have a good time and thanks for watching. Bye for now.